Hello and welcome back to Craft Arcanum episode number 2. This is Malrat2A and I am thrilled to be here again. Yes, I've been doing a lot of work between this last episode and this one, gathering resources and stuff. You can only mine so much with a stone hammer, but it worked out for the best. I've gotten well over 10 stacks of cobblestone and stuff, so we'll have plenty of basic building materials, so that's nice. We have just a little bit of spruce wood here, so that's not so useful. But if we check in the chest over here, I have a bunch of planks and stuff, as well as some more logs. Let's actually put the logs inside of the barrel. There we go. We have the barrel, we should use it. But we have plenty of stuff here to get started making ourselves a house. Plus, I realized only after recording that there is actually a Thaumcraft thing up there that we should probably go loot. Let's go ahead and do that now. Last episode, I have to say, I had a pretty good reaction to it. Probably better than I was expecting. I don't normally get a lot of likes on my videos, so it's noticeable whenever one stands out above the rest. And for most of my mod in Minecraft that I want to say recently, but I can't. I've not put out one recently. I stopped releasing modded Minecraft videos probably about 4 months ago, almost. I still have Blightfall in progress. However, it got to the point that I was just I was starving myself slowly to death, so I need to get back into that, and I need to redo my plan that I had. Oh, check out all this stuff. I will take it all. Thank you very so much, ever so much. And you're just probably straight up sinister? Yeah, this is an eerie biome, so it's gotta be sinister. Is there any kind of spawner underneath this thing? Yes, there is. What are you? Monster spawner Thaumcraft.wisp. Oh, I think we can abuse the poop out of that. Let's go ahead and light this up just in case. We don't want these guys spawning everywhere. They are an absolute nightmare to deal with occasionally. Yeah, this should be okay. Good enough. Alright, let's get back down here. Especially considering it's getting dark, let's get down. Chickens. Alright. We've got the stuff, we're good. Let's actually go to sleep the night away. Anyway, as I was saying though, I had a pretty good response to my first video for Craft Arcanum, and I'm actually really happy about that and really honestly excited. I had 2 comments that really stood out, and we're not going to touch on the fact that they were, at the time of recording this, the only 2 comments. I do appreciate them though. We had one from MacWarrior99 who suggested that I check out the crushing table. I think it's a crushing table, right? Yes, crushing table from Magneticraft. And I thought that's a really nice suggestion, and then I realized MechWarrior99 is the artist for Magneticraft. So yes, we will be looking at this later because it's actually a really neat way of doing early game ore processing. And I have to tell you, it actually reminds me of the little work table thing you'd have from early game resonant induction, where you just put all your stuff on the table and then pound it. It's pretty neat. I have done it. I have pounded it quite a little bit. No, I've used it a little bit. It's fairly simple to do. Right now, I have filled my inventory with junk, however. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Pay no attention to the time right there. One day I'll fix that. I can't be bothered to yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab, let's see, I need 5 iron ingots, right? So we'll do 1, 2. So if we go ahead and just like right click on here, and then take the stone hammer and just hold right click, it'll automatically process. Plus you can just keep holding and it will go through. At least I think it will. Did you eat an iron chunk? I think, oh, there it goes. A little bit of a sink thingy. Now unfortunately I can't cook it in the slag furnace because it doesn't have just regular furnace recipes, so we need to get a furnace. And the only issue with that is there it is. I don't know where the furnace is. Alright, anyway, iron chunk, and just burn up a crafting table. I've made one too many of those guys. The other suggestion we had was from Iskandar, suggested that I actually install, what is it? It's Thumbcraft Inventory Scanner. Yes, it helps if I remember. Basically, what that lets you do is once you actually get to the point of doing Thumbcraft, where you make a Thumbonomicon, rather than throwing stuff on the ground, you can just drag the little item icon of the Thumbonomicon over an item in your inventory to just do the scanning. I have to tell you, this is the most amazing Thumbcraft add-on I have ever seen. I used to sing the praises of Automagi. No more. Inventory scanning is the new amazing thing. I was hoping that would do both of them. Alright. Wood is here, right? Yeah, let's just not use that plank. Let's get some slabs. I don't think I'll be actually using slabs. I made all this for barrels, and then I realized, oh wait, I didn't want to use that many barrels. Alright, so we have those. That's more than enough. Can I combine you back into planks? I can. I think that's a factorization recipe. Anyway, what we are making actually is a dolly. Why are we making a dolly? Because we'll probably need it later. Yeah, look at it. It's flat. Okay. Can we pick you up? No. That would have been nice, but no. Okay. But the head. No. Just the barrels. Okay, that's okay, though. Oh, yeah, you can do the chest, too. Can't do that. I think I just broke something. Yeah, I broke something. So ignore this. That does not actually exist. This is why the dollies are dangerous. You gotta be careful of them. First goals for today, right? I would like to get started on my house. It's going to be a relatively simple, small one. I do want to be able to expand, though. So what I want is have something that I can have like a decently sized first floor so that I can get all my storage into it. My storage is not going to be this junk, right? I'm going to be doing something a little bit more compact. Like barrels, there's no real need for barrels in like a house or anything. Maybe like a basement area or a workshop, maybe, or at least have something where I can expand upwards, right? So I want to make sure that I have a big enough floor plan that I can support adding more floors. Even though it's Minecraft, you can support it on a freaking stick. It doesn't really matter. I'd rather it not look like it's going to fall over. I keep forgetting about that. I intentionally made it so that you could shift click to get wood out, and then I forget, and I just keep clicking the wrong way over and over. Why won't it work? Alright. Because it's your own fault. Mundane ring. Let's read that. There we go. And let's get some cobblestone. And I think actually we'll get some regular stone as well. If only to use that as an outline material. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we need a pickaxe. Alright, so I'm thinking I want to have the house over towards this area. And this is kind of a... This is not kind of. This is actually a fantastic little area here. So I want to make sure that I have a general view of this area. So that means I need windows here, or if possible, maybe something like rounded. So it's like a curved window area. Yeah, I kind of like that. So it's already messed up. No. Let's see. So if we do that, we'd want to do like there, and then so we do 2, and then we do 1, and then we do 1, and then we do 2, 2. So that means that here and here there's not actually anything. 2, 2. Does that look kind of odd? That looks kind of odd. It's not going to be enough space. Yeah, that's a really bad curve. It's pretty much just a straight line right there. That won't work at all. You know what I could do? I could leave this section like open air and have like a deck. I like that. We'll have a deck. And if we do that right, we'll Get this really close, and we'll leave it we'll leave it this opening right here. We can put like 2 doors here to make it doors that open outwards so that you can walk in and out. Yeah, that'll work pretty good. Basically right now this cobblestone is just acting as a general floor plan / layout thing. It's nothing too terribly important to stay near it, but it's getting me the good idea. Let's see. I want to have a chest / storage area, and I think the best spot for that's probably going to be like a little bit towards this way. Because this way we're looking at spruce, which don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic tree. I just don't care for extreme hills looking behind it, so there's that. And this way over here is the most likely way to be the entrance, because this is the most open flat land, right? And if we're coming in, we're going to be coming in over this way, so we need to probably put in like a staircase or some sort of path down there, and probably one over there to wherever we go. So this is a observation area right here, right? Oh, you know what? We should probably get some let's get some wood up in here. 1, 2, 3. Now, my first instincts while doing this are to make the house have like a 4-high roof, but I think that might get too big too quickly. So we're just going to go 3, enough that we're not like scraping our head or anything. Yeah, no, I like that. That's good. So that's going to be 3. That's good. If we do we could do a window right there, right? Wouldn't be so bad. Let's take that to 5. Let's take that wall to 5. Alright, so that is then, bam. We got that. Do we want to have the wall immediately after the post like that? No, we don't. We want it to go like this. Alright, so then each chest is a like 2x2 thing, right? I do have iron chests in here, so I don't necessarily need to conform to the vanilla chests. But if I do have a massive chest room here, right, I need to make sure that it is actually set up in such a way that I gain access to those chests. So that's like 3, so that's 1, 2, that would work. Anything in the corner here I don't get access to. That's okay. Go away, chicken. I don't like you. That was truly a foul murder. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry in the least. Alright, let's go ahead and go up. Okay, we got that. 1, 2, 3. The added benefit, too, of having something... I want to try to make it asymmetrical, right? And the reason I want to do that is I tend to build boxes. No matter what I do, it ends up being simple geometric shapes or boxes. So I want to get out of my comfort zone. It's going to be a little strange here, but I think we can manage. Alright, we got that. That looks good. This is going to be like the little walk-in storage area, right? So we'll be able to have like either chest. This area right here is probably going to have to be blank. Chest. Or flat out chest against the wall here, flat out against the wall here, and then nothing here. Put a window. Yes, we could put a window. Let's go ahead and sleep the night away real quick. One of the things I also want to make sure that we do whenever we have this little house, I want to have an area for a chocobo. I had been planning to go catch one this episode, actually. However, it occurs to me I need to plant the food that you give them to tame them, the greens, and I have 2, so that's not going to work out so well for me. So I need to get that taken care of. You know, if I was smart, I would plant that now so I can just work on this stuff and then have them growing in the background. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Be right. Yeah, no, let's just do it ourselves. All right. I don't need you. Do need you. Greens should be in the bottom chest, right? Yeah, there we go. Yep, binding agent, you can go there. Let's grab some bamboo. Bamboo. Make crops out of that, right? No, you can't make crops out of that. Because it makes the block, it overrides the crop recipe. Okay. Spruce wood planks. Give me sticks. Give me crops. Thank you very much. And then we need a bucket. Why do we need a bucket? Because we need water. Eventually, I want to replace it using the sprinkler and stuff we have, but right now, I want quick and easy, less so than quick and efficient. Alright, let's just go ahead and plant this like right here for now. We don't need a large area for this or anything, so we should be okay. Hoe. I have a hoe. I'm almost prepared. Maybe a little prepared, not a lot of prepared, but a little bit of prepared. Alright, that leaves one seed, right? Yeah. The Uber seed. There we go. So these guys should start growing now. Now, once we have these going, we'll be able to actually harvest some of that to get some stuff to grow some chocobos. Well, tame some chocobos. I've already made the saddle for it, so I don't need to worry too much. There we go, chocobo saddle. We also got that saddle out of the thing up there, which is pretty nice. Which apparently you can make into a chocobo saddle. I used this recipe, though, just leather, string, and then a chocobo feather. It's much nicer than this recipe. So much nicer. Alright, so anyway, we have that. Let's go ahead and come back out here with some more bricks. Where'd you go, bricks? Excellent. Do we want this? No, we want to try to avoid that. So we're going to have that here. This is basically, this wall is continuing out, right? I want to avoid having this thing just bump out like another bump or anything, so I think I might just like, you know what, we could have like the chocobo pen right here, right? You could share this external wall, and then we could have like a door access here. No, I think I like that. And the chocobo area, it doesn't need to be too terribly big. I think if I were to do it, I'd make it maybe like a 3x3 area, and then it has to have access to a cauldron and water, I believe, to heal. I have the straw made up already. I should already have some cauldrons from the witchery stuff that we raided, and then we also need water. Water. Come on, guys. There we go. I think one of the first things I need to get is a magic source of infinite water, so I don't need to go run back and forth. Well, you know, besides the obvious answer of making a infinite water spring right here. I know, it's an inspired decision. Who would have thought of doing so? Everybody but me. Alright. So let's go ahead and put this down. So this is the beginning of Choco Home. Alright. So I've been building and building, and I've come to the conclusion that I need a break from this. I've got the startings of a house here. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but it's house-like. So we'll go with that. I decided to move that pot back in the ground. It seems like it's the best bet for it. That way the chocobo will be able to get his drink, and I can walk in from the chocobo pen and walk directly out to it and just leave that way. Again, like we said, this is the main entrance, and then we just have the floor here. I went ahead and put down spruce planks. This is going to be like a storage area, just for probably like iron chests and the like. I don't need to do anything too terribly crazy. We have more whales down in our little river there. Oh, we have two of them. They have got to be really confused. I don't think they're supposed to be in rivers. I have used Sakura slabs, actually, for the roof. It's, I was originally intending to use birch, but these are fairly washed out and light in color, like birches, except they've got kind of that reddish pink tint, so I figured, why not? Let's go with this. It looks, it's not bad. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It might look a little bit odd, though, as a floor material. And the way this is currently set up, this floor will have that as a floor material, so I might need to adjust that a little bit. Like, bring this floor up, like, another level, perhaps. This is just a little cubby area that'll be, like, walled in. I might find some use for it, but it's not really. It's just a fake space. And the rest of this floor here is, as of yet, unfinished. Eventually, I'm going to fill this dirt in and just have like a little path leading over here to the chocobo pen. But for now, I think I'm making pretty good progress in that little house. Um, ooh, got some lovely, no, not lovely, loverly greens. I always mess that up. Anyway, what we are going to do now, though, we are going to go find ourselves a chocobo because I would like to have a little bundle of feathers and tear to call my own. And now, in general, these guys tend to spawn in forests, at least forested areas. I don't think they do extreme hills, and I don't think they do like a taiga area, but they definitely do like this kind of forest right here, as well as the birch one there. I've seen a few down this way, but I don't want to go too terribly far. I think honestly the best bet is just to go to the area right over here near the magical forest and check out that stuff. So we will go this way. We've got 26 of the greens. That should be more than enough, I believe. If it's not, we'll be finding out pretty quickly. Come on, run. Run, you stupid Minecraft character. There we go. Why is there an Enderman just walking around in the middle of the day? He's got to have better things to do than this. Hello, spider. Whoa. That was a pig. I didn't know what that was. It was pink and jumping in the water. Alright, so we are getting into a, like a tropical area. Oh, look at all these cows and pigs and stuff. I was having such a hard time finding cows earlier. Unfortunately, I don't need them now. At least not yet. I will need them again later, though. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, this is a rainforest area. Now, this should be like a chocobo haven. See cows and chickens and sheep. Plenty of sheeple. Not seeing any chocobos. Maybe we should have this guy go away. Go away. Oh, I knocked his head off. Very nice. You know what we should get while we're here? Let's get some more sugar cane. Yeah, I hear that spider. I want nothing to do with the poison spiders. Come on, chocobos, where are you hiding? I saw so many my first day, and then I couldn't do anything with them. This is what you would call irony. Thank you, skeleton. Thank you. I appreciate the boost. It's good to know you've always got my back. Let's see, more sheep. Tons of sheep, actually. This is a... Okay, is this a rainforest or is this a jungle? It's a jungle. I may have better luck finding them in here because... Am I looking at one? I'm looking at one. I see a chocobo. I don't know if they only spawn in vanilla biomes. They might only spawn in vanilla. Hey guys, how you doing? Hello, yellow chocobo. Would you like some greens? Oh, look at that. You get that nice little collar too. Alright, let's go ahead and slap a saddle on you. Oh, please don't kill me by leaf suffocation. Okay, good news. We seem to be walking okay, and leaves are not suffocating me. So that's even better. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this guy home. Alright, so there is a reason that I wanted to get a chocobo. Not just because I think they're pretty neat or anything, but there's a more practical reason. If you've ever used vanilla horses and donkeys and stuff, you know there's certain traits they have that aren't shared between all of the rideable animals. Horses you can use to travel, and they are able to go pretty fast. They can jump depending on what you have, right? But donkeys you can put saddles on, right? As well as chests, so they can carry stuff. You can also do that with mules when you breed together a donkey and a horse. You can actually do something similar to that with a chocobo. You can make saddlebags. They'll carry a little bit of stuff, so it's not necessarily as much as like slapping a chest on the thing, but it is still quite useful. Let's look that up right there. So chocobo saddlebag. So we should be able to come over here to this guy and just go ahead and right click on it. There we go. So if we were to exit out of here, if we check out our inventory. Hello? Do I need a shift click? Yeah, there we go. Liberty. The name of the chocobo is Liberty, okay. I'm so tempted to call this thing Liberty Prime. So anyway, we have all the storage space now in the chocobo, which is pretty freaking nice. It definitely makes far-off exploration things a lot easier to do, because I can load up the chocobo and then come back, as opposed to just loading up my inventory and then coming back. I'm kind of curious as to how putting things like these storage crates in here work. I know it's usually not a good idea to nest things like that, so I think I will avoid doing so. But in the meantime, this does make it a lot easier for me to go find a desert for sources of sand and stuff, so that's definitely a plus. I think what I need to do, though, is I gotta finish up building this house, or at least getting a roof put on the second floor. I can definitely leave it open for a later expansion, most definitely. We also get rid of that stupid bit of floating rock right there. But my next immediate goal is going to be getting some free smelting. Not necessarily ore processing, but I would like to not have to put fuel into a furnace for it to work. There's a few routes that I can go to take care of that, but they should all be pretty similar in the end result. And that is going to be no more use of coal for burning stuff. Hooray! I get to save my coal and my charcoal for other things. But I can take care of most of that prep work in between episodes. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a message in the section below. And I will see you next time with a little bit more Craft Arcanum and some actual mod stuff. Hooray! For me, I am going to ride off into the sunset on Liberty. Liberty Prime.